Thanks for being here for Good Day State Line. Coming up next Sunday, Solo Italiano takes over Francesco's. Joining me now, Vince Chiarelli and Benny Salamone. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Michelle.
Thanks so much for coming. I love Italian parties.
Yeah, we do too.
They're the best. I am Italian, but even if you're not Italian, they're pretty fun.
That's right.
I agree.
Yeah, so coming up, we have the 3rd annual Solo Italiano. So who wants to tell me the history of Solo Italiano? Benny?
Well, it was a joint venture between Vince and I. We started this about 3 years ago, just based on people's demand for some great entertainment and authentic Italian food. And we started out with an idea that quickly blossomed into what it is today.
And you know, Italians don't like to just quickly eat and do something else. They just like to eat and do stuff.
Sure. I need some more.
All day. And then eat some more. And then if you didn't have leftovers, then you didn't have enough food. That's what my grandma always said.
Right.
So you kind of developed this whole day
Right.
with music and entertainment of other sorts and food. And you are a performer, yes?
Right, yeah.
So
I
you're
have
the owner of Vincent Records.
Right.
And you are, I'm just going to guess to say that you're part of the Vince Chiarelli band.
Right, yeah. My grandfather was Vince Chiarelli, Vince the Tailor, had an Italian band. I continue that, and that's kind of how this all transpired. I play around the country with my Italian band, and I see how all these other festivals are doing it. Came to Benny one day, and I was like, you know what? Let's kind of steal their ideas and do something great at your place. He's got a great place. It's beautiful, great food. And just even if you're not Italian, you come out and feel Italian for a day. So.
It's a fun feeling, so everybody is welcome. What else do you have planned for this year?
Lots of activities for children, adults alike. We have a spaghetti eating contest.
Yeah,
It's a
I
huge,
know. I
it's
heard
been a
about
huge
that.
success. We've got some unbelievable characters that get involved in this, and the silverware really doesn't come into play at this point. It's
not in a
really
contest.
Right.
it's a lot of this and a lot of wet towels. Make sure they clean up after, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds super
Everybody
fun.
gets involved.
Yeah, and you mentioned that the theme this year is The Godfather.
It is. We have a special guest. Johnny Russo, a.k.a. Carlo in The Godfather, is going to come out and spend the day with us. He's an author. He's a singer. He loves to tell stories, talk about his days when they produced the movie, and it's going to be an interesting day, to say the least.
That's a very special guest.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
And then, of course, you have the wine, and you kind of brought this one because you paired it with The Godfather, right?
Sure. Why not? I mean, you have Francis Coppola, who I had the pleasure of meeting a few years ago, is a great man and in his own right, and we figured why not promote his wine the whole day we're there this next Sunday.
Absolutely, and there's going to be a lot of wine there because that's
There's
what
going to
we
be a lot
drink.
of wine. Yes, different varietals, reds, whites, all Coppola products.
Awesome, and there is an Italian car show as well?
Yep, so there's going to be Lamborghinis, Ferraris, I think the Alfa Romeo, Maserati. Yeah, it's maybe a Ducati motorcycle, I'm not sure, but all classic Italian cars will be out there.
And of course, there's going to be food.
Lots of food.
Right.
Lots of food. All the food. You probably are going to be full when you leave, but that's okay. And you brought some food. These smell amazing. They smell like waffles, but even better because they're, of course, cannoli from Francesco.
They're cannolis, yes. Typically, we make these as fresh as possible. It's one of those things where if you pre-make something like this, it's just never going to be right. So
Sure.
hopefully.
Oh, I'm going to eat one. I mean, I don't know which one to eat. Like
they're all the same.
They all look pretty good. There's blueberries and strawberries and a flower, which makes them even prettier. Okay, so Vince, tell me your favorite part about Solo Italiano while I take a bite of this.
That, the name, Benny and I were trying to figure a name for this, and I said, you know what, let's call it Only Italian. Solo Italiano means only Italian, and that's really what this is. It's only Italian performers, only Italian food. You're not going to get frozen food from the grocery store or anything. Everything's authentic. That's the key to the whole thing. It's really authentic Italian. You're going to feel Italian if you're there.
I feel Italian right now. I mean, I am Italian, but I feel even more Italian. This is super, super good, just like you said.
Right.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
so good. And that is just the beginning of what kind of
Just
food
the
you have
icing
there.
on the cake. Yeah, we have so many different booths and vendors with different types of food from different parts of Italy, mainly Sicily, where we originate from. One of the biggest attractions is a giant Parmesan
Oh my gosh.
wheel that we actually cook pasta right in the wheel.
Whoa.
And it's an incredible dish. The flavors that come out of there is
It's got to be something to see
yeah,
too.
it's a flaming pasta dish. So
Wow.
you'd have to see the whole experience the whole thing.
Well, that's good. You're making everybody want to show up and see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So there's obviously some money involved. It's just $5, but the money's going somewhere really awesome, right?
Yes.
Yep, the proceeds this year are going to an Italian family. We like to help Italian families in need. Alicia Neubauer, here in town, they own Ground Floor Skateboards. She's going through stage 4 breast cancer, trying to help out her family. She's Italian, De Benedetto is her maiden name. And so, yeah, if you come out, your money will go to help a good cause for her and her family.
And that's incredible of you guys to help her out. And $5, can go a long way when everyone shows up
Yes.
Right.
for the party. So
Yes.
make sure you come and bring your $5. Kids under 5 are free.
Yes.
Right.
We have, I do want to mention, we've had a number of sponsors that have helped us put this together. It's a costly event, and we can't do it without them. And they will all be recognized the
As
day
well.
of, yeah.
And that is Sunday, July 21st, all day, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Yes.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for coming. I'm going to finish this, but that means we
Okay.
can't be talking anymore. So good luck next week. Before we take a quick break, let's see what's going on around town.